One of the most beautiful qualities that we should inculcate in our children is the quality of giving, quality of sharing. One way by which many parents do this is they take their children to an old age home or they take their children to an orphanage. Sometimes what the parents also do is make the children give something to a needy person with their own hands. For example, I know of parents, I have a friend of mine whose name is Chitravan. Now what Chitravan does is, every winters, in the night around 10:30, he tells his children, I will feed all of you ice cream, we'll have midnight ice cream. And he takes his children for a drive. But in the dicky of the car, he has about 50-60 blankets. And he knows there are some places in town where there is a lot of heat, a lot of traffic, and hence poor people gather to those places because either they will get something to eat or at least the atmosphere will be a little warm. Typical example, a bus station or a railway station. And when they reach there, he will give one blanket to one child, another blanket to another child and say, every blanket that you give, you earn 10 rupees for that. If you can give the blanket to 25 people, you will have 250 rupees of ice cream that you can buy. If you eat ice cream for 50 rupees, then 200 rupees is yours. You can spend it the way you want in the next few days. Now, which means Chitravan is teaching the children that it is rewarding to give. Over a period of time, what happened is, when those poor people would bless these kids, the kids suddenly became conscious that they have much more at home. One day, Chitravan was overwhelmed when he said, my daughter's blanket was a little torn with use, and hence I was just speaking with my wife, and my wife told me, we need to change your blanket because it is torn. And immediately she said, no, I'm good with this blanket. It is warm enough. I don't have to change it. In case you have money, let us buy one more blanket for a poor person. Chitravan says, that day I felt so much pride in her, and I just looked up to God and said, thank you so much for this wisdom of doing an act with my child. Conversation about, should we give? How much should we give? When should we give? To whom should we give? Are very interesting ways by which you find out how your child looks at charity. There are children who look at poor people with a lot of anger. I have heard an 8-year-old child telling me when I was waiting with him for a bus with his elder brother to come, these people don't work hard, that's why they are poor. There was anger inside him, there was disgust inside him for these poor people. And there was a lot of arrogance in him coming from a family that is rich. Obviously, the parents in that family never had a conversation about charity with their children. One way to live life is to live for yourself, but another beautiful part of your life will get completed when a part of you also lives for someone else. So do have conversations about charity with your child. In the next video on charity, I will discuss one more idea with you. But for that, you'll have to watch the next video. For this, just practice these small discussions with your children, and I wish you great parenting. Love you so much. All the best.